Good morning, everyone. Our presentation today is on artificial intelligence and machine learning in FMCG sector. Before we begin, let me quickly walk through what we'll be covering today. We'll start with why artificial intelligence matter for FMCG sector. Then we move into demand forecasting and supply chain optimization. After that, we'll be looking around at the dynamic pricing and self-intelligence and marketing and product development. We also discuss about real-time case studies for the companies like P&G and Unilever. And also, finally, we will be covering what are our key findings and recommendations. So, why does artificial intelligence matter for FMCG sector? Because the industry operates on massive volumes but very thin margins, and consumer preference that shift very quickly. Where artificial intelligence and machine learning help these companies to better forecast and run linear operations and pricing and smarter and connecting with the consumers most precisely.
I'll take you through the demand forecasting and supply chain optimization, two areas where AI is, creating the most measurable impacts. In our traditional forecasting, we know that it relies on past sales and manual adjustments. AI changes this completely. It takes in, like I would say, multiple signals, combining sales history with promotional calendars, weather patterns, local events, and competitor activities. It also enables real-time demand sensing, where live points of sale and distributor data continuously update. Forecast instead of waiting for the next planning cycle, the result is 20 to 50% reduction in the forecast error. This directly means it can lower our inventory cost, fewer stock out situations, and less waste, which is especially critical for perishable goods.
I will cover dynamic pricing, retail shelf intelligence, and how AI is reshaping marketing and product development. On pricing, AI models now analyze competitor prices, inventory levels, demand elasticity, and seasonal trends in near real time. They recommend optimal price points that balance volume with margins. An important insight here is that large share of FMCG trade promotions actually fail to produce positive returns. Machine learning can evaluate past promotional performance and predict future campaign outcomes before money is spent. For shelf intelligence, computer vision is a real game changer. Field teams used to spend 15 to 20 minutes per store doing manual shelf audits. Now, AI analysis photos taken on smartphones in seconds, checking planogram compliance, spotting out of stock items, and noting competitors' presence across thousands of outlets. Moving to marketing, recommendation engines now analyze purchase history and demographics to suggest relevant products, shifting brands from mass marketing to targeted engagement. In product development, machine learning analysis consumer feedback to spot unmet needs and can even predict how ingredient changes affect taste and shelf life. This reduces the number of physical trials needed and speeds up the time to market.
Let me share some real world examples and then discuss the key challenges. Procter and Gamble uses AI for demand forecasting and production scheduling. They main customer insight from product reviews and social media data, and importantly they have embedded AI into their core business process rather than treating it as a side project. Unilever has deployed AML for customer segmentation, media spend optimization, and predictive analytics across manufacturing. Their adoption is notably broad, spanning marketing, hiring, and even sustainability initiative. Now, despite these successes, there are significant challenges. The biggest is data fragmentation. Many FMCG companies run on discontinued ERP, distributor, and point of sale systems, creating data silos that prevent AI from working effectively. There is also a clear execution gap. Most broad recognize AI as strategic, but very few have actually scaled it beyond pilot programs.
I will wrap up with the key findings and recommendations. Our research reveals 5 key findings. First, AI now spans in the entire FMCG value chain from forecasting and supply chain to pricing, marketing, and product development. Second, demand forecasting shows the clearest return with 20 to 50% fewer prediction errors and direct cost savings. Third, companies like P&G, Unilever, and AB AB InBev have moved ML into core operations. Fourth, there remains a major gap between boardroom intent and actual scaled execution. And fifth, the barriers are largely organizational, non-technical. Data fragmentation, unclear ownership, and weak change management are the primary obstacles. Our conclusion is that AI is no longer optional for FMCG competitiveness, but success depends on organizational readiness and data governance just as much as the technology itself.